Hello everybody, welcome back to, we're going to call this Nate's Fish Tanks, because why not? No, we're going to call it Nate's Fish Tank. I'll switch the name when I have more than one tank. Well, I got two tanks, but the other one, it's a beta tank. It's 10 gallon, it's got a separator, or, a fucking divider in the middle with two betas. That's all it is. Well, and two big ass fucking apple slugs. I did have the apple slugs in here, and someone told me they'll eat your plants. They'll eat your plants. I'm like, nah. No, they eat your plants. They do. Well, I don't know if they eat your plants or if they just sit their big asses on your plants and destroy them. Anyway, I can't really tell from yesterday if the plants have grown anymore or not. It'll look decent. That one, whatever that is, same as these, but right there, popped out again. It's got no roots on it. It's still alive. Leaves are curling on all of them. I don't know what that means. Let's look that up, because I don't know everything. Take those guys out. I got two of those. You only ever see one at a fucking time. For days. Get on here and bitch about snails every day. Just showing off the fish. They're looking alright. Are you missing a fucking fin? Are you missing a fin? No, you're not missing a fin. No, he's got both fins. Worried me there for a second. Hey, yo. Do something. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, they can swim. They know how. They just don't fucking like to. Fish that don't like to swim. Because reasons. Just still super fucking clear water, though. From like right there to right here, it almost looks like a proper fucking planted tank. And I will be getting me a background, glue it or tape it or whatever the fuck you're supposed to do to the back of the tank. Because I can't stand seeing the fucking wall. Because I'm here to look at the fish, not the fucking wall, And these guys, slow. I mean, slow as shit when you're sitting here looking at them. But you turn your back for a few minutes, and they're all the way across the tank. I guess I'm just gonna continue to put out, just a bunch of short little, here's my tank, let me bullshit with you for a second kind of videos, until someone catches on and explains to me why the fuck that's doing that. I'm certain at this point it's not supposed to be white, just because, photosynthesis, and the rest of the plant is not fucking white. These aren't as red as I'd like them to be. I'll show you on this side. See, from this side, it looks all nice and dense. And the Serpay tetras that I have, there's one, they're kind of shy. Anyway, the Serpay Serpay tetras that I have, everyone else, every single video I've ever watched, everyone said, Serpays, because I end up researching the fish before and after I get it, because I'll do some little bit of research and that seems like a fish that I'd like, and I'll put it in my tank. If it lives past 4 fucking days, which most of them do, well, actually all of them, well, except for guppies, For whatever fucking reason, I cannot goddamn keep guppies. I can keep this guppy. Just that one. I had another one in here that was his longtime fucking friend, and it disappeared. And since it disappeared, I've cleaned my fucking, I completely did a rearrange on the tank, so I lifted up everything. He wasn't stuck under anything dead or nothing like that. I fucking cleaned my goddamn filter. He wasn't in my filter anywhere. I checked all around the outside of my fucking tank, even behind it. I had my kid, actually, get up in there, because you can see the wall from behind. Get up in there, stick her head in there with a fucking flashlight, and didn't see the guppy anywhere. He jumped. The only thing I can think of is he jumped the fuck out of my tank somehow, because I've never done it before, and got eaten by the dog. But this guppy is fine. But besides the one that just recently died and this one, the only 2 guppies I was ever able to keep. Total, I bought 10. And just the 2, well, 1 now, survived. I don't know why. Originally, I bought 4? Right? 4? No, I bought 5 of them. 2 died. Of the red guys, I don't know what they're called. I don't know how many fucking neons I bought. Thinking about getting another batch. All the big tetras though, long fin, or the fucking long fin. Yeah, it is long fin, isn't it? No, black skirt, and white skirt tetras, and then the glow tetras, which I'm convinced is just white skirt tetras. None of them have ever died. And then I want to call that a lemon tetra. Move your big ass. That right there. You see it? You see it? You see it? I want to call that a lemon tetra, but I'm not real sure. I don't remember. All of those have lived. I only bought 5 of them, but they all lived. But I've probably bought like 20 neons, I think. 20 or 25. Right now I've got 17. I think it was 25 in total, over the total length of time that I've had the tank. And most of them are about full grown, I believe. And I've only ever bought 2 fucking snails. I've got 400 of these bitches. See, that's me bitching about the fucking snails again. I don't really care for them. But I have a surprise for everybody. I just started it. Well, no, I started it yesterday and then I didn't like it, so I fucking redid it. And I just got done with it today. But my porch is a mess because I've been out here just working. And it's highly dirty, but ta-da! I'm building a pond that is shaped like a fucking penis. Anyway, of course I'm not done with it yet. I still gotta make the waterfall and do a whole slew of other fucking shit. Right now, see, and it's fucking uneven, isn't it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is. But anyway, back to the tank. Starting up that, I'm going to have, it's too small, I believe. It's too small for, I think it's like 75 gallons or something like that. It is too small for, koi. Otherwise I'd get like 2, maybe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of those, decent sized goldfish. I'm going to stock it with that. And we're in Northwest Florida, so it doesn't really get cold enough to have to fucking worry about. And besides that, if I am worried about it, I can just put a fucking heater in there and be fine. And they wouldn't even need a heater during the summertime. I might put a heater in there during the winter. Because winter is coming. Fucking Florida winter. Which is shit. I still wear fucking shorts year round. Anyway, I'm not even talking about fish tanks anymore. yeah, so I guess let me know what y'all think, with the exception of my fucking rambling. And eventually I will start up the other tank, which, yeah, I said about that yesterday. Anyway, tell me what y'all think. Y'all have a good night, and if you watched to the end of the video and you actually made it all the way to this point, just put one little fucking comment, just say K. That way I know people actually watched it besides me. Alright, later.